Hello and good evening, my dear fellow coaches. Yes, I'm addressing my fellow coaches because that's my fraternity. That's from where I come from. And those are the people that I'm trying to address. But along with it, of course, it's all the larger people who would be ever listening to me or trying to understand what's the message that I'm trying to convey through this video. I'm trying to title it out as how do we as coaches deal the situation of COVID-19? So this is quite an unrealistic situation, which we had never ever expected, even in worst of our nightmares, right? Things are at a deadly stop. Life is beyond normalcy. It's something we don't know what life is for some time. To an extent, we don't know whether we would be alive or not. Whether my people, my friends, my family, my relatives, my far off clients, my near off people, there's a lot of uncertainty. So we are at that brink of life wherein we are trying to understand and evaluate the reason of our existence. And it has been quite some time now. I myself has been quarantined for more than 48 days now? Yes, that's quite a time. So we being in a situation wherein we never used to have even 48 minutes for ourselves in a day, now we have got 48 days probably to do anything that we people want to do with a kind of a lurking fear that am I all right? I hope I'm not suffering from COVID-19 or my people are safe and secure, that all precautions are being taken, right? So that's quite an uncertain time. But beyond all these gloomy things, I'm here to share something beyond that because this is something I know you already know. What we now need to know is there something beyond this gloominess? Yes, get a smile on your face now. Smile on your face because first that yes, this is a time of uncertainty, but with a beauty that this uncertainty is definitely going to come to an end. So anything that's not certain or what, one thing is certain that this is going to come to an end. So with this positivity, I want each one of you to smile, have a big smile on your face, right? Yes, you are alive. Yes, you are safe. Yes, your family and your people are safe and secure now. Your far off relatives, whomever you can think of, they all are fine and safe. And we have a reason to smile and thank the Almighty. We do have that pain of people who have left for no fault of them for this kind of a pandemic. But at the same time, we are realizing deeply the value of life, the value of the breaths that we take, right? So with this, I would also like to address to my dear fraternity coaches that what is it that you are thinking beyond life now? So when the survival is done, of course, you might be feeling that how are the things working on? How am I going to handle my business? From where my income is going to come? How my clients are going to pour in? Or people who have been into training, right? So they might be thinking that I have been doing a lot of training assignments. I used to go to my clients or my client used to come to me and I used to do a lot of training programs. They are going to stop now because people are not going to travel. Your clients are not going to come. The income is not going to happen. But then, now let me give you something deep about it. You know what? This is the time for you to probably introspect and go back to the time when for the very first time when you decided to become a coach or a trainer. The very first thing, the first 2 days were really tough for me to understand that where am I right now? How am I going to handle this situation? And then I had, luckily, my mentor coach, and he said that, honey, what was the reason that you came to this profession? What was the first thing that you had decided for yourself? And what was the first thing that you were made to learn? I said, my people are my priority. So he says, here you go. Now is your time to walk your talk, to let people know that they are your priority. So how could you be so selfish and self-centered to an extent that you could only think about your survival? How about those people who are undergoing those moments of anxiety, panic, fear? How are they going to deal with it? They need you more than you need yourself, right? I said, yes, he makes a lot of good sense to me. With that immediate thought, the first thing I started doing was I started reaching out to my people. So we were doing, not only me, my entire team had been busy doing a lot of coaching sessions, interacting with our people, with our clients, with our prospective people, people who are not even our clients, anybody who needs help and assistance. We may not be the physical warriors, we are not the doctors, but yes, to some extent, we have learned and we have imbibed and we are almost soaked into that concept of helping people, right? And people do need a lot of mental security at this point of time, along with their physical security. So those 0.2, 0.3, 0.5% of people who are really, really finding it hard to deal with this uncertainty, they need you. And you are at this point of time just in your cocoon and trying to understand how the things are supposed to be. No ways. Time to step out, time to reach to your people. And that's the first thing that I did. I started reaching out to my people. I interacted with them and I asked them, how have they been doing? How are they spending their time? How are they utilizing the moments that they have? And then most importantly, I started asking them at the end of my call, hey, John, Matthew, anybody for that matter, tell me what is one thing that I can do for you in these rough, tough situations. Trust me, the moment you ask your people that how can you help them, it puts them at ease and peace and makes them realize that yes, they are important and there's someone who really genuinely wants to help them out. So I'm not asking for those typed texted messages which just talk about, I hope you are safe and secure, your people are there, and you just want to let them know that this is a kind of a business community interaction that you're doing. No, I want you guys to reach out to everybody who needs you and genuinely ask them what is one way that you can help them out. If they come up with an answer, super. If they do not come with an answer, you've given them the food for thought, and then go back and do a follow-up whenever possible. So that's the one thing. So times are changing. It's not the time your clients are going to pour in, but it's your time for you to reach out to your people. And that's a message that you would be conveying. You would be serving your people, you would be helping your people, and you would be truly, truly connecting with your identity of being a coach, right? So with this, that's the first thing. Reach out to as many people as you can. With this, I come to the second thought, which probably I believe. So you have heard the concept of hedgehog, and you've also heard the concept of beehives. So I say now is the time wherein you have to act more active and alert. How do you do that? When you say active and alert, now you have to put it on yourself and see that if I'm really active and alert, then what is it that I need to work on myself? This is the time to build on your skills, on your resources, on your talents, on anything which you felt that I really want to do. This certification was pending, this training was pending, this is something that I want to learn or develop, or this was a way I wanted to deal my life, but somehow I was not able to put my things together. So now is the time to put your pieces together, think about it, and develop yourself as much as you can. And along with it, even those things related to your business. If you've not been working on your website, go ahead and dedicate this time. If not been able to prepare the brochures for your company and for the whatever you do, so this is a time to prepare your brochures, your flyers, your websites, reach out to more number of people, talk to them, prepare your videos, write a book, do whatever you feel like. So there's the next second thing that I would like to personally suggest, my dear fellow coaches. The third thing, again, it's like just, what I was thinking that, okay, well, how more can I do, or I could suggest something for my people. Now, this is a little commercial now. When I say commercial, what I practically mean is I want you to probably not focus on money at this point of time. So why don't you go ahead and design your coaching sessions in such a way wherein you help your clients to cut off your prices as much as you can. I understand survival is important for you as well, and you might also have your own teams that you're supposed to pay and take care of your survival. But at the same time, this is something a little extraordinarily that is required out of a coach. So what you do is, maybe that's a tip or that's a suggestion, design up your coaching sessions in such a way wherein you let them know that, okay, if possible, give them a 1 or 2 complimentary sessions so that they realize that what's the beauty of these coaching sessions. What is it that you can do for them? How is it that is going to help them out? So package them in such a way wherein they find it, yes, it's interesting. It's something that they can add to their own lives at this point of time. Not for those people who really, really need you, but for those people who are again trying to do something beyond in their life, and they're trying to understand that how do I utilize this time of my life. And herein, when you step in and you say, I understand, you may not consider paying for your coaching sessions as one of your essential things, but I suggest you, if this is the way that you're trying to think something beyond than what you have done, maybe we can get into it. But before we get into it, let me give you a taste of what we do. If you like it, go ahead. If you don't like it, there are no obligations attached. Trust me, your people feel at ease and peace. And fourth, and the last one, which I probably feel, and again, I think this is a time for me to now connect with that hedgehog and beehive concept. So, you know what happens to a hedgehog when a predator comes, and when somebody, so it just comes up in a way that all those thorns and tentacles come out, and it comes in that survival. It just tries to save itself. But to beehive, at the same time, what they do is it's like it works as a team. It works like a big group, and they work with utter precision. They're alert, they're agile, they are super active, and they work in collaboration. With this idea of collaboration, I would like to suggest to my people that why don't you come up and be a part of a big, big community? So when I say big community, I say that this is not the time for competition, but this is a time for collaboration, right? So when you feel that I'm being small, why don't you make yourself big and become a part of the bigger group? When I say bigger group, I want you people to initiate, create a bigger community, reach out to people, involve them, imbibe them, make them a big, big team. And that's exactly what we people are doing it at CocoBee. So what we are doing is that we are creating a huge, huge coaching community wherein we are welcoming my coaches, my dear coaches, and they can come from any niche. They can be life coaches, they can be executive coaches, they can be career coaches, they could be emotional coaches, they could be relationship coaches, they could be personal coaching, they could be life coaches, they could be anybody, right? So my entire coaching fraternity, whether they are already coaches, whether they are certified or not, no, or they're passionate to become a coach, or they're passionate to help people, they are more than welcome to be a part of this community. One. And with this, I'm also inviting my dear trainers. Please, trainers are again very, very important part of the society. So they train you. So the coaches help you in another way, trainers help you in another way. So I invite a lot of trainers, a lot of counselors who you feel that you want to be a part of a community which is much bigger and much larger. I personally invite you. Come and be a part of our community if you feel like. And if you want that, yes, we would just understand that what you do and how you can actually help, and we can help you to connect with larger people, larger audiences, our clients, and you can be on our panel. There are a lot of ways that we people can integrate and collaborate, right? So yes, so this is an initiative which we are starting. We are inviting each one of you, whoever is listening to this video, or you feel that there's somebody else who can benefit from this video, come and be a part of this community. It's not going to cost you anything, but yes, we promise you it's going to do a lot of value addition. It's going to give you a lot of satisfaction. It's going to put you to a larger audiences, which you have always, always dreamt for. And you would feel that, wow, there's so much more that I can do that I had ever expected. That's my promise and that's my commitment. So if you feel that, yes, this is something that you people are able to sync with my thoughts, go ahead, write to us at hello@cocoweave.com. It's HELLO @cocoweave, COCOWEAVE.com. Just write us a mail saying interested. And please leave your name and phone number. One of our team members would be in touch with you, and we'll see that how best we guys can collaborate. Yeah, makes sense. I hope you liked what I said. If you liked, and if there's something that you feel like implementing and connecting, super. If you're already doing, that's even more interesting and excited. And if there's something that you want to add, we are more than happy. So with these thoughts, I say thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Do not forget the basic thing: social distancing, washing our hands, maintaining our personal hygiene, taking care of ourselves, and being as protective as we can. Until that time, and yes, wearing those masks, I hope you're not forgetting that. And finally, I wish loads of love, happiness, laughter, humor, smile. Add more life to people. Life isn't that hard, right? And your smile is going to be contagious. With these, all my thoughts, all my prayers, I sign off. Honeycat. Thank you.